The Great Perfection Prayer of Kuntuzangpo, from the ninth chapter of the Tantric Scripture, The Unobstructed Enlightened Mind of the Great Perfection Kuntuzangpo, by the Turton Rigson Godin. Ho, all phenomenal existence, samsara and nirvana, as a single ground, yet two paths and two fruits, whether the magical display of awareness or unawareness. By this prayer of Kuntuzangpo, may all beings awaken to true and complete enlightenment in the palace of the immeasurable stainless space of phenomena. The original ground of everything is uncompounded. In this self-originating infinite expanse, beyond expression, where not even the name of samsara or nirvana exists. When realizing just this, you are a Buddha. When not realizing this, you are a sentient being wandering in samsara. May all sentient beings of the three realms realize the true meaning of this inexpressible original ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the true meaning of this original ground. Free from cause and condition, the original ground is itself self-originating awareness. It is not designated as outer and inner, nor is it existent or non-existent. It is not obscured by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus my own phenomena has never been stained. I abide in the natural state of self-awareness. Even though the three spheres of existence are destroyed, I have no fear, and I have no attachment to the five desirable qualities. In self-originating mind, free of thought, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. The luminous aspect of awareness is unceasing, singular in essence, yet the five primordial wisdoms manifest. From the ripening of these five primordial wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge. And through the expansion of their primordial wisdom, the 42 Buddhas emerge. Because of the power of the five primordial wisdoms, manifest, the 60 Herukas emerge. Thus, original ground awareness has never been diluted. Since I am the original Buddha, then by this prayer of mine, O sentient beings of the three realms of samsara, may you realize self-originating awareness. May your sublime primordial wisdom expand fully. I send forth billions of inconceivable, ceaseless emanations, manifesting in various forms in whatever way is necessary to train beings. By my compassionate prayer, O sentient beings of the three realms of samsara, may you all escape from the abodes of the six classes of beings. O sentient beings, you have been deluded from the beginning, because you have not recognized the original ground. You are unmindful of whatever occurs, an oblivious state. It is the very state of unawareness which is the cause of delusion. In that state you suddenly lose consciousness, and from that unclear state fear comes into being. From that arises clinging to self and clinging to other as enemy. This habitual tendency gradually grows, and from this a progressive entry into samsara occurs. Next the five poisons of the passions develop, and the karma of these five poisons is unceasing. Therefore, the ground of the delusion of sentient beings is unmindfulness and unawareness. So by my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, may all of you recognize your own awareness. Co-emergent unawareness is unmindfulness and distraction. Conceptual unawareness is the dualism of self and other. Both co-emergent and conceptual unawareness are the ground for the delusion of all sentient beings. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, may all of you sentient beings wandering in samsara clear away the enveloping darkness of unmindfulness and purify dualistic mind. May you recognize your own awareness. Dualistic mind is itself doubt. From the arising of subtle clinging, habitual tendencies become successively heavier. Food, wealth, clothes, your home and companions, the five sense pleasures, and your loved ones. You are tormented by your desire for all these enjoyable things to which you are attached. They are worldly delusions, and the karma caused by duality is never ending. When the fruit of clinging ripens, you are born a hungry ghost, tormented by craving. You are hungry and thirsty, how terrible. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, you sentient beings with desire and clinging neither reject the yearning of desire nor accept clinging to desire. By relaxing your mind in its own natural state, you will realize the natural state of awareness. May you attain discerning primordial wisdom. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear comes into being. As the habitual tendency of anger becomes heavier, then with the gross perception of enemy, violence, and killing come into being. When the fruit of anger ripens, you will suffer terribly in hell by being boiled and burned. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, O sentient beings of the six realms, when strong anger arises in you, neither accept or reject it. Instead, relax in a natural state. Having realized the natural state of awareness, may you attain the primordial wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes arrogant, there arise thoughts of competition and contempt for others, and your pride grows stronger. Therefore, you will experience the suffering of fighting and quarreling between yourself and others. When the fruit of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realm and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower realms. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, O sentient beings, when arrogance arises in you, let your mind relax in its natural state. Having realized the natural state of awareness, may you attain the primordial wisdom of equanimity. Habitual tendencies that solidify dualism give rise to painful actions of praising yourself and disparaging others. From that competition and fighting intensify, and you'll be born in a demigod realm where there is killing. The result of this will be to plunge into the hell realm. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, you in whom competition and fighting arise, do not see others as enemies, but relax in a natural state. Having realized the natural state of mind, may you attain the primordial wisdom of unobstructed enlightened activity. By being distracted, indifferent, and unmindful, you will become clouded over in a fog and forgetful, unconscious, lazy, and ignorant. The fruit of this will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. By my prayer, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, for you who are sinking in the darkness of ignorance, may the radiance of luminous mindfulness shine, and may you attain non-conceptual primordial wisdom. All you sentient beings of the three realms are actually the same as me, the Buddha Kuntuzangpo, the ground of everything, but unmindfulness led you to the ground of delusion. So now you are indulging in meaningless activity, the six karmas which are like deluded dreams. I, the original Buddha, trained the six types of beings through my emanations. By this prayer of Kuntuzangpo, O sentient beings, may all of you, without exception, attain enlightenment in the immeasurable stainless space of phenomena. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a powerful practitioner from undiluted, naturally luminous awareness recites this powerful prayer, all sentient beings who hear it will attain enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the end of the year, visualize yourself as Kuntuzangpo. If you then recite this for all to hear, all sentient beings of the 3 realms, because of this practitioner's prayer, will gradually be liberated from suffering and ultimately attain Buddhahood. Thus it has been said. And this prayer was taken from the 9th chapter, the recitation of the powerful prayer in which sentient beings cannot resist becoming Buddha, from the Tantric scripture, the unobstructed enlightened mind of the great perfection, Kuntuzangpo. Thank you. May all be auspicious for you. May you always have good fortune, and may all these inner and outer negative manifestations that are disrupting global peace and happiness and harmony be cleared away. And may we have total happiness, mutual happiness, all beings, without exception. So, my love.